Today's topic, my dear viewers, is modern parenting, a spectacle of chaos masquerading as progress. Let's begin with the absurdity of children being rewarded for the bare minimum. If a child suddenly receives cheering, stickers, and a trip to the movies because he managed to put on one shoe, then what, pray tell, will he expect when he passes his driver's license? A Lamborghini? Children now wield tablets larger than their heads. They swipe with expert precision, yet cannot locate their own socks. And then they later wonder how adulthood feels impossible. It's difficult when one's only skill is scrolling. Modern parents now apologize to their children with astonishing frequency. When a child misbehaves, the response should not be, "I'm sorry you're feeling frustrated." Can anyone else see the problem here? Or am I shouting into the void? Let's move on to play dates, shall we? It would seem these are now part of a reward system. Finish your homework, and perhaps you may spend time with little Johnny. Apparently, playing with one's friends is no longer a child's right. It's a privilege one must earn. When I was a child, our mother couldn't wait to get us out the door. We vanished with friends and returned at dinner time. Everyone was thrilled with the arrangement. The older generation had a wisdom few share today. They understood something vital. Keep them home, and suddenly you become the entertainment. A tragic miscalculation. And now we come to the modern rite of passage, the first phone. No parent survives the request unscathed. Children negotiate like seasoned diplomats. They seem to be under a misconception that a phone is a human right. Extraordinary confidence for someone who can't load a dishwasher. Moving on now to the stress of school drop-off and pick-up. A daily opera of panic. Cars everywhere. Hazard lights blinking like festive chaos. People are running to and fro from every direction. Zebra crossings are treated as polite suggestions. Some park as if flung from orbit. Lines, apparently, are decorative. Arriving late will see parents and children sprinting like startled antelopes. And after 5 farewells, 3 cuddles, 2 selfies, they finally get through the gate. There, teachers wait like air traffic controllers, guiding tiny, chaotic planes. Parents then stumble back to their cars, clinging to the hope of a 4th coffee in blessed silence. And if drop-off wasn't bad enough, they must return again to collect the little darlings. Some parents arrive 45 minutes early just to secure a parking spot. At least it gives them time to scroll while they wait. One wonders how schools have avoided being officially classified as disaster areas. Once home, of course, children pronounce their level of starvation with the drama of Victorian orphans. A biscuit? No. They require artisanal snacks crafted by angels. And then comes homework, the daily emotional battleground. Suddenly they're too tired, too hungry, too itchy, or too spiritually unaligned to hold a pencil. Then comes dinner time, where a parent cooks a wholesome meal fit for nobility. Only for the child to declare, with conviction, that it is disgusting. You hear things like, "Please eat your vegetables, darling. Then you can have some dessert." When I was a child, dinner wasn't a negotiation. You ate what was served, or you went hungry. Remarkably effective.
Moving on to bedtime, which is no longer a routine but a parliamentary debate requiring democratic negotiation.
Finally, the parent, exhausted, snaps and commands the child to sleep immediately.
Shockingly, that is the only instruction they obey all day. Now, I do hope I'm not the only one who can see the lesson in this scenario. Standing one's ground does seem to have its benefits, wouldn't you agree? In my humble opinion, it would seem that parents, while wanting to give their children everything, have missed the opportunity to prepare them for anything.
And that, dear viewers, concludes today's descent into modern parenting. I don't think there's any need to go on, do you?